tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Second and 9 now. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is third and 9.
Hey, box truck. Roll out.
Hey, watch the slant. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Let's go.
They'll set up a throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Check nickel. Kill.
22 jet bomber. Let's go.
Back to throw now on second and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Getting tipsy. And the club get tipsy. Get tipsy. Right in the club get tipsy.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. 80 weapon.
Sony Michel, his first carry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Big stop, let's go.
They go play action now with McSorley. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Everybody in the club
We can
getting
talk
tipsy.
all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a...
Now, this football, the ball comes out, and this is picked up by the
got
Dolphins.
down.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
You let people throw out routes.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Oh, it's another shit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, must be the money.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Let's make these babies proud.
They're going to look to throw. Now bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Motherfucker got it. Come on, man.
Ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Must be the money. In the back of the Benzie, oh, hey, must be the money. And in the back of the Benzie, oh, hey, must be the money.
Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey! Hey, Haywood!
Check 55 to Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They go.
McSorley from the shotgun. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley to the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. McSorley. He'll check this one down to Michelle.
My juice ain't working, bro.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
But I got
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Watch the edge.
6'6", bullet high. Hit it.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. He's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
I don't wanna leave, but I gotta.
From the 30 on 2nd down. McSorley. It's caught. It's Miller. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Down, 50, plant.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Get it.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Check it out, read. Shit.
There. Ready.
To try again after the sack. McSorley.
He just got bigger.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Fucking garbage.
Got it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
61, matchbox white. Bravo.
He's checking crack.
They'll set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Got it.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Ready, break.
942. Here we go again. Back.
They run it with Balaj. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Balaj.
Really?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Greystone, travel.
Switch.
Balaj. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
47 to Mike, boy. 47. Check. 47. Wrap it.
2nd and 10. This taken in by Jakeem Grant.
Yes.
And he fumbled. It's on the ground. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
At the 30-yard line.
On second down now, it's Dixon.
Oh, my goodness, man. That ankle.
39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
60 or go.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. Now he's flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third down, it's McSorley. Buying time to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on second down. McSorley. It's caught by Funchess. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Love my brains with the mouth full of bounce.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Big, let me check.
Check 55, Mike. Check tight.
It'll be McSorley again to Michelle on the screen.
Man,
He's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
You ready? He's coming. General West. Hey, Team 6. Ready?
Throwing again on second down. McSorley. Dixon complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Oh, jeez. Ease.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Comes out when they move the lips. It's a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say. They move the lips, just a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Back to throw. He's going to air one out.
Whoa, what is that?
That's inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
A big play there.
Oh, my God.
13 touchdowns now on the year.
That's tough.
As they are now on the board.
So defense the entire first half, bro, and he's giving a touchdown
Extra
like
point
that.
up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Slim Shady. How did them instead of
just a 3-point game now as they send this one
temp goes up to the mid-80s.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Okay, go with him, Haley.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
But nothing comes out when they move the lips. It's a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. They got something to say. But nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Up to me, put your hands out.
And the offense at the line and set to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think of...
Look at the takeoff from the 89 acceleration quarterback, bro.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Have it back. Wrap it back.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Under 10. Hey, stand up. On the ball.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their football.
And he caught it up, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel
like,
the sigh of relief
about to die
up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
He ain't going nowhere. He can't be stopped now because it's bad for life.
Here's McSorley to throw.
And the windup.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Look at me, zipper.
McSorley sets to pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trace McSorley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points.
I hate this game. I hate it here. All right, I ain't really feeling this remix they got going on here.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That was dope, would you, man? Like all of them diamond rings that you killed out.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. In the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Go.
2nd and long. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads down to a 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
42 the mic, boy, 42. 42 the mic.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Mike's 42, Mike's 42.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his man. It's Williams.
Man, like,
50 catches for him now. And he's got a first down.
what do I
Timing
have
is
to
everything, and they
do?
work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I think you got it, son.
Get it.
They'll run here with Balaj. A gain of 3, second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 40. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Mike's 47.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Orville.
2nd and 4. They'll let this go for the end zone. He can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
60 outlaw.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Dropping on your bitch
Trying to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on your bitch.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, whether you play man or zone, eventually that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check 3, check 3.
General West. Check, hey, lock it.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Yes, sir. Baby.
Tonight he's intercepted.
Let's get it.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's a rubber band, man. Hey, want me to do it? Hey, hey. Let me go.
He's at the line and set to go.
Hell yes.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing, all the vultures and normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Alpha.
Mike 28. Mike 28.
Now the Dolphins are going to the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready? 50. Plant.
Check in. 55. 55. 55.
Topper. 5.
On 2nd down, Michelle, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood. Jet bombers. 2 jet bombers. Get it.
McSorley from the shotgun. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. McSorley, 1st and 10. Wide open receiver, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Michelle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Go.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something, when you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll drop the throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Second and 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Kill him right there, brother.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, bowls right over him. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Breaking that one up was Justin Evans. Read it perfectly.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Go! Shoot!
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10.
80 weapons. Snap.
On the ground is Michelle. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
Yes.
On third down, it's McSorley. Wow! Escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I'm upset.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. And we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Look at me. Score. Score.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Hey, Charlie. 42. 5.
Back to throw now on second and 10. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Set 70, Indy.
I can't believe they even let you play.
What? Squeeze. Hey, Sue. On the ball. Ready?
He's back to throw. He can't get a throw off. He he's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
That's it.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with 6 time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
GV's in the cut, man.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Colts, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Yo, another 300-yard game from McSorley, bro. Didn't throw a pick, though. That sucks. I got to ride. I got my way. No. Baby, need you to be my baby. This motherfucker couldn't score. Damn it. So good inside. Can't log in with them 2 damn sacks, bro. Bad. Peppers with that pick, boy. Love it. He had 2 tackles for loss. Wowzers. Three forced fumbles. So you only threw 3 picks. 1 pick was my user. The second pick was you throwing the corner out to the tight end when Peppers was in the zone. And then the third one was throwing the out route. So I don't think the out route was tipped, though. Yeah, that pick where you threw the Gesicki. But you threw the Gesicki, to be honest, let's just put it out there. Peppers is 90-man, 90 zone, universal coverage in the zone, and you threw it one-on-one. I purposely left him one-on-one out there. I'm like, okay, if a corner route comes or any route comes, he got that covered. I'm going to use it out the side of the field. But, yeah, you know you can't throw when a DB's in the zone, bro. Like, that's just asking to be picked, or at least tipped and picked. I really hope I can get the clip of that touchdown to Paris Campbell, because, bruh, that took literally every bit of McSorley's 87 throw power and every bit of his Campbell's 96 speed to fit that in there at the fucking pylon, bro. It was beautiful. I like the way you move. It's so sexy, baby. I love the way you move, the way you move. It's so sexy, baby. So, is there any update on whether we should be changing Jerome Baker's name to Peter fucking Parker? Because he's out here out jumping goddamn 6'4" tight ends. You know, one-on-one basically. Well, technically, you got a guy bracketing underneath, but that's pretty much, you know, throwing one-on-one tight end versus linebacker. And my tight end got mossed by a guy that wears number 50 fucking 5. Coming home. You know what I want. Ooh, look at that. That's nice. That's a good blitz pick or pressure pickup right here. Oh, no, it's not. It's just wonky animation. Look at that shit. Ah, Madden, come on, bro. He got the angle. Look at this would-be sack, right? Look at this. Look at this. Thought it was a good big blitz pickup, but it's really just animation. He has to get warped into that guy. That sucks. Would have had the sack right there. Look at this dime that was missed. So trash right there. Yeah, that should cover. Slow down. No, you.